Hello everyone, my name is Mo, and in today's tutorial you'll learn how to add gravity and how to make the player jump and double jump. So let's begin. It's gonna be a quick tutorial. So I'm gonna show you the code and then show you the results and then explain everything how each line of code works. So let's begin. So first things first, you should add a new static body 2D and sorry and then add a collision shape 2D. Perfect. And now add a sprite node, sprite 2D, assign an icon to it, and then add a rectangle shape, fix the points, as you can see. Now, okay, hold up, I like it to be perfect. Now, what you want to do is, you want to scale it, so just to make it look like a ground. Make it 10, collision shape is perfect, sprite is perfect. Now let's put it down in here, as you can see. So now, run the game, it moves left and right, and there's our ground. So let's go to the scripts tab and add a new variable or a const. So const gravity equals 10. If not on floor, sorry, then gravity, then velocity dot y is gonna equal to gravity, as you can see. Let's see, it's sorry, plus equal plus. Perfect, now it works. So now that we got our gravity working, let's add jumping. So var jump equals minus, for an example, minus 100. Because as I explained in the last tutorial, in the y-axis, if the player jumps, it goes negative. If the player add the gravity force, it's positive. So positive is down, negative is up. Let's put him back. Now when we run the game, as you can see, hold up, I think I messed up something. Yeah, let's add jumping. So you're gonna go in here, I'm gonna add a new input. I already did it because I always practice my tutorials. So you have the space physical button. Let's add it again. So you add jump, then you click on add or press enter, and then you click on the plus sign, add event, click on any button you wish. So I'm clicking on space, and then click OK or enter. Oh, okay, sorry. Now you're gonna close, go in here, gonna add an if statement. If input is action just pressed jump, velocity the y is gonna equal, or is it gonna plus equal to jump. And now when we click, the player jumps, but it's a weak jump, so let's make it a bit stronger. Now the player, let's make it 500. maybe. I think 500 is too much. I think it's perfect. So the player now jumps. Need to it. So the player now jumps. So now there's a problem. It can jump in the air. So let's add. So look, jump and then double jump. As you can see, the player can jump on the air. So we should add and is on floor, so that if this action and this action are happening together, then this action will happen. Let's try again. Now, the player can only jump when is on floor, as you can see. Now, to add double jumps, we should add a new variable called var jumps. How many jumps you want? You want 2, as you can see. Now, we should remove this line and replace it with if and jumps are bigger than 1. Then the player can jump. And let's do an else in here. Else jump jumps equal to 2. And let's fix something in here because I did it wrong in the last time. It's for better performance. So if direction does not equal to 0, then velocity dot x equal direction times speed. Now let's try it out. Oh, okay. Else the velocity dot x is gonna be equal to 0. And now it works. Good. Jumping works. Oh, we can jump more than once. What's the problem seems to be? Oh, sorry. So we add here minus jumps. They're gonna be minus equal by 1. Let's try again. 1, 2, only 2 times. As you can see. 1, 2. So this is the result of what we did today. So jumps and double jumps, as you can see. So let's explain what each line of code does. So we added a jump variable minus 350. So this value is the value we are going to add to the velocity of the player in the y-axis. As I said before, in the y-axis, when you go up, it's negative, and when you go down, it's positive. This explains why gravity is positive and jump, which is the player going up, is negative. So we made jump negative so that the player goes up. So jumps, you can remove the value currently. So jumps is how many jumps can the player do. As we said here, if the player is on the floor, as I said, if not on the floor. Else means that the player is on the floor. So else jumps are equal to 2. So the player can jump 2 times from the floor. As I said, next we have gravity. Gravity is, of course, gravity. This value can change however you like. I keep it on 10. You can make it 100. You can make it 7. You can make it 8, as you wish. So I'm keeping it on 10. And we add it in here. Where did I? Okay. If the player is not on the floor, then velocity dot y in the y-axis, so up and down, is going to add the value of the gravity so that the player goes down. You can add it in here, or you can add it directly to the physics process, but it's bad for performance, so it's better to keep it under, not on floor, as you can see. Next thing is constant gravity. Okay, next thing is speed. We explained it in the previous tutorial. What we added in here. So direction equals input get axis left and right. So this can have the value of minus 1 and 1. So direction can equal to -1 and 1. -1 is left and 1 is right. So when we press left, then the direction value is gonna be -1. If we press right, then the direction value is gonna be equal to 1. If we press them together, then the direction value is gonna equal to 0. If we don't press them at all, it's gonna be 0 as well. So if the direction value is over 1 or is over 0 or under 0, then the velocity dot x, the velocity on the x-axis, is gonna equal to the direction value, which is 1 or -1, and the speed value, as we added in here. So if the direction is left, then it's gonna be -1 times 1000. So it's gonna be -1000 in the left direction. If it's 1, then it's 1 times 1000, which is 1000 in the right direction, as I explained before. So we have input is action just pressed, jump, and jumps are over 1. So if the player can jump more than 1 time, then the player would perform the action of jumping, and is gonna take 1 jump from the jumps value in here, as you can see. And when we're not on the floor, we're gonna add the velocity of the gravity. And when we are on the floor, we're gonna reset the jumps, which the default value for jumps is 2. You can add it in here if you wanted to. So I hope you liked the tutorial, and see you guys in the next one.